Hello on this very snowy day, and it's kind of like a pajama day for us. So anyway, let's get to it. This video is a review of a workbook that we use with my 7-year-old to learn how to translate biblical Hebrew. Just a little bit of background about myself. I'm a Baal Tshuva. I did not grow up learning biblical Hebrew when I was a kid, so I don't have a good knowledge of it. So I personally, need something very, very basic and simple to understand. Otherwise, I get a bit overwhelmed because for me, I find learning languages, any language, just difficult. I really need the help of some kind of a workbook or curriculum. We use this workbook, L'shon HaTorah. We started this in September of this school year. We finished it a few weeks ago, and now we're on base, this one. So from September to January, doing this workbook 2 to 3 times a week, sometimes less, but generally 2 to 3 times a week using this workbook. It took us that many months to finish it completely. That's one of the reasons why I chose this. It was really simple. It was in as little words as possible to get the information in, and you really do pick it up. If you open to the first page of this book, you see a dictionary and a bunch of vocabulary words, but the focus of this workbook is not the vocabulary, it's the prefixes and suffixes. So the prefixes that you learn are here, and the suffixes, let me get to that page, these two, if you see the little drawing there, are these two. Okay, so that's basically what this book focuses on, is those two things, and you get a lot of practice. Me and my daughter are experts in prefixes, in these prefixes and the suffixes, because you just get so much practice and it's repetitive. It does get the job done and you get all the information in. I really did pick it up very quickly. I'm learning with my daughter, and she also picked it up very, very quickly. So what I really liked about it is that they gave you the translation on the page of the Hebrew words, so you get vocabulary in, but it's more vocabulary by exposure instead of like memorizing different vocabulary words. But the focus is on the prefixes, not the vocabulary, but because they use the same word for the whole page, you just by being exposed to it so much, you learn the vocabulary as well. It made things extremely simple to learn. If you are thinking about using this workbook for yourself or in your homeschool or even with students in a school setting, I definitely really like this book. It's very simplified. It's not overwhelming like other curriculums could be overwhelming because they give you a lot to do. So it's like, where do I start? This is very, very a simple book. It's a really great place to start. Thank you for watching. This is just my short little review on this workbook that we're using for biblical Hebrew translations, and I'll post the link to this in the description so that if you're interested in buying it, you can buy it. If you have any questions about this that I didn't answer on this video, please post in the comments. And also, is there any curriculum that you use to learn biblical Hebrew? Maybe other parents are reading this and they can get resources for their own family or for their own school, whatever it is. Have a nice day, enjoy the snow day, and I'll see you next week.